This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We are located at 336 South Hudson Avenue, Los Angeles, California, 90020. And we are performing a video sewer re-inspection of the 4-inch cast iron sewer line, just from the clean out located in the middle of the driveway, all the way to the back, towards the back of the guest house. All that line there all appeared to be cast iron, and in that cast iron there was quite a bit of buildup and debris. And so what we did is we had the line hydrojetted from the 4-inch ABS clean out down into the cast iron, all the way to the back, towards the back of the guest house, as far back as we can go, which is approximately about 130 feet, and we had it hydrojetted under high pressure. So we're going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here. And again, this is our 4-inch ABS clean out heading towards the guest house. As you can see there, it says guest house. And this is our 4-inch ABS clean out heading out towards the front of the property. And from this clean out here all the way out towards the front of the property, that had all been ran in black ABS sewer pipe. And then from at the front of the property, there's a 6-inch clean out that runs out, the 6-inch lateral clean out that runs all the way out into our city sewer tie-in, and that also is all in cast iron, and we're having that hydrojetted also. So we went ahead and ran all the way back to this point, all the way to the back of the garage, and we went ahead and zeroed out our camera monitor here. And what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and just run through and take a quick look at the cast iron. And as you can see in this area here, we did get it all as clean as possible. We got a lot of the buildup and a lot of the debris off of the walls there. As you can see, where the diameter of the pipe, you can see the full diameter of the pipe now. As of before, you couldn't see the full diameter of the pipe. There was a lot of scaling, a lot of buildup, a lot of debris on these walls here. And it seems to be coming from the kitchen area. So we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to push out. And we're just going to push all the way out. And we'll just take a good look at everything. And we can see the joints. All the joints thus far all appear to be in fair condition. No visible signs of any breaks or any root intrusions. Again, very difficult to notice these things in cast iron, but as we go through, we take a good look at the joints, and as we push through, we're looking just to see if we see anything visible. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. Another joint there. We do have a little bit of gases coming back, and they are hydrojetting the other line further down. So we're just going to continue to push out. Got a little tie in here. Continue to push out. And as you can see, a lot of the debris had been washed off, and a lot of the buildup had been washed out and scrubbed off of the diameter of the cast iron sewer pipe. Not going to get it all. It's not going to clean it to look brand new. It's just enough to knock down a lot of the debris. We don't want to damage the pipe, so we don't want to do it under too much high pressure. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to push all the way in, and we're just going to go all the way to the back until we stop. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and...
I got my keys on.
Just going to go ahead and continue to push in. Make a little bit of a turn here. Another joint there. And again, we're just going to push all the way to the back, as far back as we can. And it does stop right around the garage area once we get to the back wall of the garage. And there's our tie-in for the guest house from the back. And basically it stops right about in there. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. A lot of this debris here will all get washed out as we're at the back of our line here. And a lot of the debris that you see there at the bottom there, it's all loose debris, and as you run water and start running the shower and things in the back guest house, as water's being ran through there, all this stuff will still continue to wash out. It'll slowly just all start to wash away. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. Another tie-in there. All these joints all appeared to be in fair condition. As I was pushing in there and pushing back towards the guest house, I didn't see any visible cracks or breaks, no root intrusions. Just appeared to be a lot of buildup and scaling. And that's common for older cast iron line. So I'm just going to... That joint appears to be in fair condition. That joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Joint appears to be in fair condition. That joint appears to be in fair condition. Making a little bit of a turn. Those joints appear to be in fair condition. And again, as I mentioned, this is older cast iron sewer line, and the cold cast iron sewer line did have quite a bit of debris in it. We did have it hydrojetted, and we were able to remove quite a bit of the debris and the scaling and the buildup that was in the line. It's not going to clean everything, but it did make it a lot better. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. The joint appears to be in fair conditions. A little bit of sewer gas coming back. They are hydrojetting further down the line, so this is just a little bit of the sewer gases coming back. And we do have some hot water running also. Back. What we're going to do is we're just going to continue to pull back, and we're going to pull up and out of our 4-inch ABS sewer clean out here, located on the left hand side of the driveway as you're approaching the rear. just underneath a brass cap, you have a two-way clean out here. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And what we'll do is we'll end up pausing our mic and our video, and we will relocate ourselves down to the street there and run out on our 6-inch cast iron waste line there, and we'll run all the way out to our city sewer tie and take a look at that. So we're just going to go ahead and pull up and out of our clean out. And again, this is our 4-inch ABS clean out here that runs towards the back of the property, and this is our 4-inch ABS clean out that runs out towards the front of the property. This is a two-way clean out. So we're just going to go ahead and pause our mic here. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves just to the front of the property on the left-hand side of the driveway in the grass area. And this is our 6-inch mainline sewer clean out here, just on the left-hand side of the driveway. As you can see here, this is our 6-inch ABS, black ABS sewer clean out. This is our driveway area here, and this is out towards the front of the property, and this runs up towards the house there. And we went ahead and zeroed out here, and we did have this line hydrojetted also. As we drop down, as you can see, we transitioned to it. Appears to be cast iron. I'll pause for a moment. Okay.
How about a lot bigger?
We went ahead and adjusted our camera here so we could see it. We did have a little bit of sun glare. So we're just going to go ahead and push through. And as you can see, we transitioned into cast iron, 6-inch cast iron waste sewer line. And do have we do have some more water running here. We did run the hydrojetter through this area, and we tried to clean it up the best that we can. Again, this line here does have quite a bit of debris, a lot of buildup, and even with the hydrojetter, we're able to knock down quite a bit of the scaling and buildup, but we still do have quite a bit more on there. So we're just going to push out, and they do have some water running in the house. So we're just going to continue to push out. push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in area. We do have a lot of loose debris here at the bottom. As I'm pushing with the camera lens, you can see the debris kind of following me. And a lot of that debris will get washed out over time as the running water in the house, showers, any of that stuff, a lot of water running through. A lot of the debris will get washed down. But again, this cast iron 6-inch lateral line does have a lot of buildup and scaling still. I'm just going to go ahead and continue to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. Make a little bit of a turn. And this here is, as you can see, we're making a little bit of a turn. We do end our cast iron 6-inch lateral line here, and we do make a little bit of a turn. Appears to be a concrete fitting and also a vitreous clay fitting. And we drop into our city sewer tie-in. I'm going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just continue to pull back, and pulling back here in our saddle area, and all that appears to be in fair condition. As we pull back, we're transitioning back into our 6-inch cast iron lateral line here. And as you can see, this line here still has quite a bit of buildup and scaling throughout it. We did hydrojet it quite a few times and ran our jetter through there about 3 or 4 times, and we don't want to run too much because we'll end up poking holes in it and damaging the line further. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back and pull up and out of our clean out and conclude our video sewer inspection. They do have water running inside the house, so it's making it very difficult to see the line now. So we're just going to go ahead and pull back. And as you can see there, you can still see quite a bit of buildup and scaling in the line. Everything still appears to be running downhill. The water still seems to be passing down into our city sewer tie-in. Just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. Again, we're just going to continue to pull back and pull all the way back. And as I had mentioned, we did hydrojet this 6-inch lateral sewer line approximately 3 to 4 times in order to try to get it cleaned and scrubbed it up a little bit. Got a lot of the scaling and buildup off, but it's not going to remove everything. This line appears to be the original 6-inch lateral line. So if we did hydrojet it anymore, we could possibly cause more damage. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back, and we're going to pull up and out of our clean out, and that will conclude our video sewer inspection.
Okay, Glenn.